Here's how I look at life insurance when the focus is on cash. Because I had a wealth management background, so I've had a Series 6, Series 63, Series 65, all of that. So whenever I'm looking at, okay, how are we gonna use this vehicle and how we're gonna design this vehicle, I always look at, well, is there a different use of this money? If this person put this money in a different type of account, what would the end result be? Of course, other accounts in the market, you'd be taking risk, or you could lose the money, stuff like that, whereas in IUL, you don't have losses. When we're building a policy for somebody, if the focus is on cash buildup, we'll look at what's the best way to design a cash buildup. So we may put a smaller amount of life insurance on that policy, and increasing means they would get that initial amount that's on there from day one, plus whatever cash is in the policy at the time the person passes away. So let's say the policy starts with $250,000. If over the years the policy also builds $250,000 of cash, then if the person passed away, the family would get $500,000. They would get that $250,000 of life insurance from day one plus the $250,000 of cash. That's why the amount is called increasing. When you're designing a policy for cash, and the goal is to cash buildup, depending on the type of death benefit option you choose on the policy, can impact how much money you can put into the policy and how soon that money can be available. To balance it all, we just really look at what's the best, if the focus is on cash, we design it for what's the best cash building solution. And then we do that for the client. And there's ways to design the policies where you can start with an increasing benefit while the person's funding the policy, and then you can switch it to a level death benefit, and then it stays level at that point. So sometimes you do that for the plan design. Most of the time we're using an increasing benefit though, and we start with a minimal amount, and then they fund it, and they get both the cash and the initial amount of life insurance from day one.